Yo, Sly, thank you for the host.
俺にはよくわからないんだ。この世界が本当に本物なのか。そんなの考え
Thanks for good luck, medic. I watched parts of the Wind Waker run, but I didn't see all of it, because it was long, and I had to go to bed before it ended, to not go to a complete degen schedule. I mean, you're not wrong, it is a Hikari stream, but generally when I see comments like that, I don't think they're positive, so sorry. It's like, yes, I'm doing a lot of early game today. That's kind of a thing that happens sometimes. If I could get a really good run every time, I would just do it. And to be honest, I would prefer that would be the case, but it's not that simple, sadly. It's all good, Ghost. Thanks for popping in, man. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I heard Kaboom was like the big thing that was being said the entire time. It was a little distracting. I think my favorite thing that's happened for a meme is every time the fucking Urban Yeti game was going on, they went to a transition screen with a little slide of what the Yeti looked like up close. Everyone in chat just, or everyone in the crowd went like, ah! And so did Chad, it was fantastic. Hello, Depp, thank you for the good luck. I mean, I feel like Wind Waker Hundo probably has those time periods where there's just not a lot to really talk about. Maybe 20 minutes is a bit excessive, but I mean, I can't imagine that because of the way it works and you're collecting a bunch of heart pieces from, like, sunken treasures and stuff like that, that there's gonna be a lot of downtime during stuff when that happens. So I can understand why, but yeah, it can be kind of like, holy moly, that's a lot. I don't think there's really been many bad runs of this GDQ. Like, from what I've heard, most things have been, like, really good, which is awesome to hear. I think maybe the one negative thing I've heard is the Crash 2 run, because of that one commentator, but that's, like, it. And even then, he made, like, a public apology, so it's like, I'm not gonna give him shit for that. But goddamn, dude, the amount of fucking shit that he was getting from people was kind of insane. Did they actually have to quit? That kind of sucks. It's always really bad when shit like that happens, because you can always, like, think that GDQ is probably not going to accept it again for a while if you have, like, a just complete awful mess happen. I don't prefer either, because they're both slow as fuck for the speedrun, but if I had to choose one, I would say, actually, let me think about that. I feel like KH2's, like, you beat the enemy, fade out takes too long, and it's a little bit, like, it loses the initial, like, hey, you did the thing, and then it, like, extends for, like, another 10 seconds. I'm like, dude, I get it, can I just, like, move on? I feel like KH1's is more climactic than KH2's. I feel like it kind of goes on a bit too long into. BBS's thing is okay. I think it's, like, the perfect balance between, hey, you did the thing, and it didn't take too long to fade out. Like, I would say that KH2 is a little bit dumb with how long it takes to fade out after you beat an enemy. Yo, Josh, what's going on, man? Thank you very much for the good luck. I am doing very well today. Went to the gym earlier, and it's probably the best I've felt in a while, so pretty good. Casually, probably like anywhere between 30 and 60 hours, I would say. Depends if you do everything in the game or not. If you're just doing the main campaigns, you can probably get through every character in less than 10 hours. Yo, Reed, what's going on, man? Thank you very much for the good luck, Reed. No, there is no KH at AGDQ. I bench press, I squat, I do various exercises on the machines, and I use the treadmill. I'm usually on a treadmill for about 30 minutes every time I'm there. I go to the gym typically with my dad, because he's basically my health coach. He actually owned a gym way back in the day. So he just is kind of like a pseudo-instructor, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's extremely convenient, actually. He was more of a bodybuilder, let's just, put it that way. I mean, like, he's someone that will do cardio, but he doesn't prioritize it. You know how much it sucks to have English and Japanese 1.5 plus 2.5, dude? It's like 50 gigabytes per thing, so like most storages get used like 10 to 20% just from those two, and it kind of makes me mad. Nice combos, dude. I have a Pro, yeah. I'm not playing on it because I don't know how to get Japanese 1.5 plus 2.5 to register because I bought it digitally. And I kind of forgot my account info for the account I used to get the game. So I think until I get like an actual physical copy of 1.5 plus 2.5 in Japanese, I'm basically just kind of forced to play on my Slim. But that's fine. As far as I'm aware, the Pro doesn't have any like major advantage for this game anyway. But that's okay. When I invest, like whenever it's convenient, I'll invest in probably getting a physical copy. It doesn't really matter that much to me. I'm saving up a shitload, so it would cost like maybe 60 bucks to get it here. Something like that. Wouldn't be like it would kind of suck, but it wouldn't be like holy fuck that's so bad kind of thing. Yeah, that's... I kind of wish I wrote it down somewhere, but I just made a Japanese PSN account to get the thing, and then I threw it away afterwards, or I didn't document it. And it's been almost kind of 2 years since I did that, so I don't remember exactly what I did. Like, passwords and account emails and shit like that, what I use, so that's kind of annoying. The more you know. I'll just make sure the next time I do that, I'll archive the info I need for stuff like that. But thankfully I'm like a Twitch millionaire, so getting other copies is not that expensive. That was a really good fight. It's too bad the soldiers were kind of slow. I mean, KH2 English is faster for 1.5 and 2.5. So, I mean, you never know. One's fade out is slower in a few instances, but not constantly. Like, I've noticed some fights take longer to fade out than others, could probably because of, like, whatever things they need to load after the fact, but... Like, the Oogie 2 fade out takes, like, 10 fucking years. But some take, like, no time whatsoever, like Ansem 1. I mean, this is just my opinion anyway, but I honestly feel like the way that 2 has it structured, I mean, you could use magic to negate this in various instances, and a couple special attacks like limit forms, moves, and stuff like that, but it honestly really fucking annoys me that KH2 doesn't allow you to kill enemies, boss enemies, without a finisher type move being implemented. I think it's the only game that actually does that, and it's honestly really fucking annoying. Because you've won the fight, but the game wants you to be cool to end the fight off. It's just like, dude, come on. Like, I'm pretty sure I've lost several fights in KH2 before because I get the boss down to 1 health and I can't get a finisher off and I don't have any MP. And it's just honestly kind of a nuisance. I don't like it. Like, I understand that they wanted KH2 to be presented in such a way that it wanted to, like, stand out from the others, but After playing the other games, I can definitely say I really don't like that idea. That you have to do a finisher type move to kill major enemies in 3. It's more of a hassle than it needs to be. Hey Lars, I'm doing okay, man. I know there's some people will be like, but it feels more proper to have it done that way, which I mean, I can see why, but I mean, in terms of the practicality of it, I think it's a big hindrance. I feel like if you've dealt enough damage that should kill the enemy, regardless of finisher or not, you should win the fight right then and there. Although you could arguably say it requires more strategy, because you need to figure out how to get that last initial thing done. But I mean, I feel like that's not really what they were going for. Thanks to the host, Lars. Like I said, there are ways around that, but I mean, I still feel like unless you're experienced with the game, you won't be ready to like use those, I would say. How many casual players do you think know they can beat a boss by using magic when they're at 1 health? I mean, I guess that's just up to them to kind of figure out, but I mean, I didn't know that for a really long time. What? I would have been done by now if I had a good run. Actually, no, I wouldn't have, because I took 3 to 4 minutes trying to find my splits because I lost them when I started stream. So that means I've only been doing runs for about 2 hours and 8 minutes or 9 minutes, and I don't think I would have finished a run by then. So technically the answer to that is no, but... Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a major problem, but I'm just saying when you go from other games where you can just do one basic hit to kill enemies, pretty much any time in any other KH game, that is one thing about 2 that kind of irks me a bit. It doesn't ruin the game by any means, but it's just like, man... Like, I've won the fucking fight, it just feels like it's prolonging it for, like, no real reason. That's just a minor rant, though. Like I said, it's not a gigantic deal, but it does bother me. Thankfully, people have worked the game out to the point where there's basically no issue with that if you know what you're doing, so it's nothing to really bitch about that much. Just my 2 cents, though. How old am I? I am 22. I remember just fighting Demix the first time, period, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? This game broke. I didn't even get close to killing all the clones. How was I supposed to win that? And then they're like, oh, triangle. And I was like, poggers. And then I spammed triangle for like the rest of the game because of that, and it ruined my experience with the game. Not completely, obviously, but I mean, like, I think that's when a lot of people probably started mashing that fucking thing to do everything. Any girls watching? No, I only have a male audience. There are no girls on the internet. I feel like most games are hard when you have the mentality of a fucking peanut, like most kids do, so... Your fiance is watching. We have a girl! Either you have deja vu or Miss just did this. I don't understand how those are different things. What do you mean? Is that like not the same thing? Okay. I just stop a joke when it's you know, still terrible so it doesn't get more terrible. You just checked and you're not a girl? That's too bad. I mean, good for you. I never got into the debate on Proud versus Crit for 2FM in terms of actual difficulty. Because I feel like, at the end of the day, people should just play what they prefer to play. And I don't feel like anyone should act like they're some kind of superior if they happen to be good at the game in one way or another. I know that's like a really heated discussion for a lot of people, is whether Crit or Proud is more difficult, but just be me and don't play 2FM, so the topic never comes up. That's what I'm saying, like, I mean, I feel like it has some interesting points to bring to the table when you compare the difficulty modes, but I feel like more often than not, it just induces a really heated discussion that's just not needed, so I just don't really care for it. I mean, I don't think Proud is easy by any means, but I mean, I would just rather play Crit because it's a better mode to play on, really. I would say Crit is more fun than Proud, so... I don't think many people probably argue that Crit is more fun to play. Whether it's more difficult, I mean, whatever, but... I surely think Crit is a more fun mode to play on than Proud. Yeah, I never played 2FM. I played 2 Vanilla on Proud, and I was like, wow, this sucks. And I played Snare, and I was like, eh, this is kind of shitty. And then I played Beginner, I was like, wow, this is cool. And then I played Beginner in 2FM, and I thought, wow, this is pretty cool, too. And then I've only ever played Crit or Level 1, and then I played Crit, and I was like, wow, this is really fun. And then I played Level 1, and I was like, I want to kill myself. So, like, a huge roller coaster of emotions, you know? Although level 1 casually, I think, is fine, but like level 1 speedruns of 2FM, oof, that's a piece of work right there, man. I don't know if I could do that. Donald just killed a Power Wild by hitting it with his staff and not using any magic. This run is now cursed. All these long loads, man, make me depressed. Because I feel like these power wilds have been pretty good so far, but I've gotten a long load on every fight. So I've lost a lot of time already. And long loads are complete RNG, so what are you gonna do about that? Another one? Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm then losing a lot of time here just because the game is really bad at loading things, you know? Not the best reason to lose time in speedrunning. I got 5 long loads on all of those fights. That hurts a lot, actually. Like, I think those power wilds were actually pretty decent, but game is like, nope. Gonna take my sweet ass time loading the game back in. What does my dad think about streaming? He doesn't play video games. He watches a lot of weird videos on YouTube. He's one of like those nihilistic people. He just wants to look for other people who agree with his really unfortunate views on life. But I mean, otherwise, he's a pretty cool person. Yo, Running Man, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. But he hasn't cared about games since I stopped being a little kid. He was one of those parents that got involved with video games because the kids were really into it, and then when the kids stopped being actual kids, he was like, ah, fuck this shit. That's a really bad spot. Actually, this is okay. I can't see where the bastard is. Oh. You know, if I made that jump right there the first time, I'm pretty sure that would have been a best. That's kind of disappointing, because that was a very good waterfall cavern besides that. This early game is terrible. I should not be tied or behind after waterfall. Why is magic so good in this game? Because it's directly correlated to how much MP you have. And even 3 MP is still considerable for damage in the earlier part of the game. Let's see level 1 Sephi. Nah. I'd rather not do that fight again. I did that fight a lot when I did JJ 100%, and I don't like it. Yes, Mocha, that's correct. Also, arrow and stop's length, in terms of how long they're cast for after you initially do it, is increased the more MP you have. Hello, Jay. Thank you for the good luck. Hello, all names are taken. Thank you very much for the good luck, man. I appreciate that. Good night, One Tone. Take care. Thank you for the good luck. Yo, Durunks, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. How run's going? Not that great, but still have a lot of time tonight, so that's fine. You can't have a great run every time, so you just have to kind of feel it out. When you grow up, you want to be like me? I don't know if I'm exactly the best role model, but I'll take that as a compliment. If this run makes it to end in PBs, you'll donate. I guess that's money I'm probably never gonna see. If anything, I serve as a role model for the amount of patience someone might need to actually get an improvement, but I don't know if I'm necessarily a good showcase of various other things, you know? There's some things I'm not necessarily the most happy about with myself, but I would say my speedrunning accomplishments are certainly the one thing I really am happy about. I love it when I wear my, like, striped shirt, because people are like, oh my god, it's not one solid color, this is amazing. I like, bust that out for special occasions and everyone has to comment about it. Yo, Dennison, thank you very much for the host. No, I do not have a KH shirt. I don't really have any KH merchandise besides the games and the pins that have come with collections. Also, thank you for the like, Dennison, I appreciate that. Do you ever feel uncomfortable gaming inside of a closet full of squares? Do you mean my background? Because there's only a small part of my wall that's obscured by that to make it look like it's actually professional. Like, if I zoomed my camera out slightly, you would see that there's like a bunch of red wall behind me, and it doesn't look that cool. In fact, like, only like maybe a small portion of my wall is actually covered in that. Like, and the squares are behind me, so I never actually see it. Unless I look in my streaming program where it's displaying what the actual view of my webcam is. I wish I had posters. That's the main reason I have this background. Because I just don't have anything exciting to put behind me on the wall and everything like that. Like, I should invest in getting some posters so I don't have to have the need of having a wall, or like have something covering the wall to make my background look a little bit different. Hello, Soraguns. Thank you very much for the good luck, man. I just need to find, like, I mean, I was gonna say what posters people like, but I mean, as soon as I thought about that, I was like, oh god, let's not actually go there. But, you know, like, general stuff that, would be nice to kind of have behind me. It'd be like, Mist, add this, oh, what's this? And it's like, oh, cool, that's like a threesome hentai picture, that's cool. People would love to see that behind on the wall. Tron Legacy poster? Not really. Like, I'd probably put some, like, Zelda posters up or something like that. Maybe a KH1 poster or something, I don't know. I have ran Majora's Mask in the past, but I haven't really ran Zelda outside of that. But before I ran KH1, I ran Majora's Mask.
Wow.
Yo, Fiva, thank you very much for the sub, man. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days, my dude. Much appreciated. I don't know, it's just stuff to kind of think about as time goes on, you know? Like, it's not, like, very urgent that I have that, but I'm just saying, like, if I ever got rid of the squares behind me, I'd want to at least have the background, like, be a wall of decent stuff on it, so there's, like, some kind of personality there. Because if I take that down, it's literally just a red wall with nothing there. And it's extremely drab looking. Hey, Neff, thanks, man. Not particularly pretty. Like, I don't know, like, I'm just, like, really boring when it comes to, like, stuff outside of the actual things I do on stream. Like, I don't know how to, like, that's one of the big reasons why I got a background, because I want at least something a little bit eye-catching compared to the normal person, but, like, I just have, like, nothing that really appeals to me as far as, like, wanting to just be there. It's kind of a problem, and I've never really thought about what I'd want to do for a background if I ever got rid of the squares. Or if I wanted to, like, actually be real, the acoustic foam. What's going on behind that wall? There's a lot of snow behind that wall. Well, my room is towards the end of the house, and it's not really... Like, this wall is not connected to anything, except the outside. Like, my actual door and shit is on the other side of the room over there. A likely story? I don't see why I would lie about that. I mean, if you go on like a kind of idea as to what my room's like, just watch a VOD from like 2017. Because that was before I had this setup. What if I peeled the wall back and a KH3 copy fell out? What would you guys think? That was actually not too bad. It's okay, if the worst thing happened, I could just, like, repair it with fucking, like, flex tape or some shit. Yeah. That's not good. Okay, that's whatever. Wow, I got tail whipped like it's fucking Pokemon? That's bullshit. He might break apart. Yep. That's really bad. You know, that wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it was still pretty bad. I'm losing like 5 to 10 here. Not a very good run. If I was, like, tied after Pot Centipede, I would say the run's okay. But 8 behind's kinda bad. I don't know how in the holy fuck I didn't get hit by a single thing there. That was ridiculous. I think I had like 5 things trying to attack me simultaneously and somehow none of them hit me. I either parried it inexplicably or Donald and Goofy took the hit. So thank you for being meat shields. All good, Lucilium. Take care. I can't believe that hit without locking onto it. What causes him to break apart? If you don't get him down to less than half a bar of health after he finishes running to the center of the plaza, then if you do a finisher or 3 hits after he stops moving, he'll break apart if he's not at low enough health. Hello, Saw. Damn it. I dropped 2 of my combos at the very end there, which means I could have gotten the purple stuff thing. Like, skipped that, but I was too slow. This is like attempt number 6 today or something, I don't know. And there's a good chance I'll be doing attempt number 7 in the next, like, 20 minutes. Because I need mid-game to not suck, because this run's already pretty bad. I wonder how many people get bored of seeing early game. I feel like I asked this question, like, a lot. I mean, obviously, the run gets more exciting the farther it gets into it, but you just have to have those times where early game's just not really cooperating. Or you're just being bad or stuff like that. And it's not really much to say besides hope the next run's better. But the game is nice enough to let me get a run going immediately sometimes. But I mean, you can't really appreciate the runs making it far if you can't if you can't sit through the runs that don't make it anywhere, you know? So it doesn't really bother me that much, but I can understand from a viewer perspective it becomes a lot after a while, because people don't want to see the first, like, 30-ish minutes over and over again. But that's just the way that I look at it. It's like, I don't understand how people can appreciate late game if you don't understand the pain it can be to get through early games sometimes. Yeah, Traverse Town 2 is the really dead point of the run, where nothing's really happening. I feel like pretty much everywhere else there's at least something going on, though. If you die in that escape, you don't have to sit through the extensive ending of the minigame. So I skip having to watch like another 5 to 10 seconds of the carpet escape if I kill myself. Goofy doesn't get MP gift until Hollow Bastion 2. So he can only use it on Beast or Donald. Which in general, honestly, it's not a bad thing, because here's how this works out. If Goofy actually throws MP on Beast, then Beast will probably throw an Ether either at Sora or Goofy. And if either of those things happen, like, you'll get the MP from that Ether Beast throws, or Goofy will get the MP from the Ether Beast throws and then use MP gift to give you 3 MP. So technically, if Goofy uses MP gift on Beast, it really doesn't hurt you that much. Maybe a little bit, but it's not really a big problem. It's only annoying when he uses it on Donald. Hey, do you guys want to see something creepy? Watch Monstro's lips as he turns around right here. You see like that nice glitchy fucking texture, like while he was turning around and stuff? It was pretty good. It's very subtle, but if you really focus in on that part of his model, you can see that they're glitching out prior to actually, working. In the old stories of Peter Pan, he would kill the kids once they got too old. Why do you land on the ledge? What ledge? Where did this time loss come from? Because I failed Chamber 3 skip and no one, I guess, noticed. I PB'd 2 days ago. Or was it 3 days ago? I forget. I think it was 3 days ago, actually. Was it 2 days ago? I don't fucking know. I think it was 2 days ago, actually, yeah. Do you mean, like, when are you talking about when I attack and get back into, like, a little opening? Because I try to set that up to do a precise jump to skip part of the chambers, but I fucked it up really badly, so it looked like I just wasted time. Hello, Keyblade. Thank you for the good luck. If there ever is anything that, like, challenges stuff that you remembered seeing from your childhood, I just tend to ignore it. Because I'd rather believe what I want to believe. I mean, I feel like those theories for stuff are fine and all, but, like, I choose not to believe in them if I don't want to. And a lot of, like, other shit that people have come up with to explain, like, various cartoons and shit. Like, I just, don't really care about it, and I just would rather enjoy it for what it is. Yo, Logic, thank you very much for the host, man. You got spoiled with KH3 Dearly Beloved? Oh. Yo, Salad, thank you for the host. Hi, Miguel. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the good luck as well. Holy moly. A lot of people are showing up on a really shit run. How's it going, guys? How's it going, Solid? Goofy. Oh no, you goddamn dog. Why would you do this? He fucking pushed me into the spawn zone of the Surge Ghost. What a dick. Ugh. 741. That is really bad for RNG. Because now I'm as far away from the pumpkin as I can be. You're pissed that you're not consistent? Dude, same. At least with the first half. I wish I was really good at the first half, like, literally every other runner besides me is in, like, the top 10. It's okay, though, because my endgames are usually good, but I mean, I don't want to be known for just being good at half the game. I mean, I don't know, I feel like it's different though, because I've actually PB'd in the few days I've been back to it, like the week and a half I've been back to it. So it's not like I'm not good enough to get a time I want already. So I should be more critical about it. I mean, I would much rather prefer being good at the ending than the earlier parts of any game that I play, but it's still frustrating to not get that time, like that potential time for the overall run, you know? I still feel like beginning game is something I haven't quite wrapped my head around, like a lot of other people, and I can't quite figure it out. So in that sense, it's a little bit frustrating. I feel like you're doing really great for not touching the game for so long, though, so keep it up. I'm gonna be probably putting KH1 down for a considerable amount of time in a couple weeks. I hate everything. I really hate when you lose your momentum like that, man. Feels like it doesn't hurt your time immensely, but it hurts your mentality, I feel, when you just have that brief moment of you can't do anything. It like really fucks with you, and I hate that. Because this category is really intense with the amount of times that you can actually get away with shit. And I mean, that split was still okay across the board, but man, can't help but feel a little bit mad about that happening. My main objective is to be less than 15 behind after Hall of Bastion 1, but to pull that off with this run would be really hard, because I have a tiny bit of time saved, but nothing major, and a lot of really good splits. So I basically have to be close to my sum of best for like the next, like, almost 30 minutes. I'm gonna play risky. Cool. Worked out. They didn't come up to the platform in time. That was a decent fight. I feel like the one thing I lack is... I like, once I am doing well in beginning game, I lose focus and get too comfortable, and then I get fucked. And I need to have, like, a kind of resilience to me that lasts until I get out of Waterfall Cavern for the first, like, 34 minutes. Oh my god, that's bad. You know, I think this fight was good aside from that first orb, where I kind of got stuck for a second there. I've never had asthma, and I feel bad for people who have to put up with it, because no one ever should. And seems like one of the scariest things is having issue breathing. I mean, to be fair, I'm a runner, so I should be used to knowing what choking is like, but I mean... It still sucks to think about that people have to deal with that constantly. What do you mean exactly, Ace? Oh yeah, like I can imagine someone really getting into sports and then they develop asthma and then it's just like a feels bad man after that. I'm not fit enough to run actively. I just do like 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes at a time with what's it called? Differing incline over a period of time. Hopefully I'll actually be able to, like, run consistently at some point, but I'm not fit enough to do that yet. I don't know, because Hook has been showing up way too often for me. I feel like I'm bound to miss it on a good run up to this point soon enough, and that kind of worries me. You miss it by not doing every world before Neverland and then attempting to get to Neverland. It's not likely you miss it, but there's always a chance it happens. Because Anti-Sora can waste a lot of time. Really good fight. Nice. Fantastic. Probably the best anti-sore I've had since, returning to the category. Only 1.5 off my best, that's really good. Considering how fucking difficult that split is. I mean, at least the run is still alive. Now that I said that it's about to die, but I'm surprised the run's made it this far without it being completely awful. No! Are you kidding me? 1 fucking health? That's so dumb. Okay. Generally speaking, really good Neverland. If that ship didn't charge away from me, that might have been a best, actually. I think I lost, like, 3 seconds to my summa best in this world. That's really good. It's one of the most volatile parts of the entire run, so that feels pretty good. Now, if opposite armor doesn't... Oh, shit. Oh, I fucked up. I'm not supposed to glide here. Slower than falling. If opposite armor doesn't go to complete shit, I might actually have a shot going into endgame. Not gonna lie, man, after that Monstro, I thought this run would be dead by now. Because of how it was trending, but I mean, I've been wrong before. I just need to get past opposite armor not giving me the worst luck possible, and I can still be in there. Generally speaking, I had a good Halloween Town and Neverland, and that kind of salvaged that a bit, so that's good. A little bit slow, but oh well. Whoa, just take it easy, man. Okay, if he breaks apart, I probably have a dead run. If he doesn't, I still have a shot. So let's find out right now. Alright. Wow, that, like, Halloween Town to the end, man. It's probably the best ending to mid-game I've had. That I'm very surprised that this run is still alive. And not only is it alive, it's, like, actually not too shabby either, because those last three worlds have been really good. Like, I was thinking too, man, it's like, if I'm gonna keep this run going, I need, like, an amazing end to mid-game, and I actually pulled that off. That's kind of nutty. Like, don't get me wrong, this run isn't, like, insanely good, but it's good enough to get a 210 if endgame doesn't suck. So, that's good enough for me for now, man. If I can finish 210.59 or lower, I'll take that. The second I get to end of the world, you get a lot comfier. Dude, can you, like, teach me how to be like that? Every time I get to end of the world, I'm, like, shitting myself when I'm on PB pace. It's, like, the scariest part of the fucking game. I don't understand how anyone could think that. Yo, JJ, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. End of the world is like the true testament, like, hey man, you did well to make it this far, but will you prevail or not? It's always like the most nerve-wracking shit. Like, do you guys know how scary it is to go into Anthem 2 knowing that if you fuck the fight up, you lose a 210 run? It's kind of fucking horrifying, not gonna lie. I will say, I think Anthem 2 is like the last fight in the run I'm like Monka Omega about. I mean, I guess maybe the Invisible Room right before the end is also Monka Omega, but as far as like a thing that's actually in my control not to fuck up, that's like the scariest thing in the fucking universe. Because all it takes is just one slight miscalculation, you get DM'd and that's it. Like, you can't PB. It's very, very depressing when you make it that far. You make it over 2 hours into the run. Out of the 2 hours and like basically 10 minutes that there are, or 11 minutes that there are, and you just have that happen. It's so fucking bad. I mean, like, if you mean in terms of, like, the actual game, probably Ansem 2. If you mean in the speedrun, I think the ultimate climax fight is the invisible core right after the face. Because if you're on PB pace and then you get a good invisible core, you're pretty much in there. Unless you fuck up Ansem 4 horribly, which it is doable on beginner, like, to have a really bad fight. But, like, that's probably the last really scary part of the run is, invisible core. Top 5 scary parts, Invisible Core, Ansem 2. Can I just put End of the World for, like, all of them, dude? I think End of the World is way scarier than, like, anything else in this entire game. Because, like, if you make it there, usually it's a good run, and End of the World is the place where all good runs go to die. I can give you like a top 5 worst boss fights in KH1 for this category. I would say Oogie 1 is really bad. I would say LSB, but it's mostly the things you have to do before the LSB fight that suck in beginner mode. So Oogie 1 is really bad, Anti-Sora is really bad, Opposite Armor is really bad. Not because it's a bad fight, but because the strat is really hard, is Itemless Dragon Mal is probably up there. Because if you make one mistake, it's like rip everything. And then I would probably say after that is Ansem 2. No, Ansem 1. Ansem 1's definitely a really bad fight. I know my dragon fight is clean typically, but I mean, it's hard. Not a very good fight. You're back and salty as fuck? Dude, big mood. And I am usually like that, but not quite right now. Grim Reaper 2 is a shit fight. Doing it casually and getting anti-form 5 times in a row is really tilting. Yeah. Nice, good luck, Demetrius. How's the run going? It's actually not too bad. This run can 210, but I need the last 40 minutes to not suck. I can suck a tiny bit, but I can't suck a lot. Are you just, like, actively looking, Demetrius, for, like, all leaks everywhere so you can, like, like, warn other people? I do appreciate that, if that is the case. Or are you just browsing Pornhub, like, jerking it to, like, Aqua Hentai, and that just popped up and recommended? I mean, I don't know. They were getting copyrighted on YouTube, so they went to Pornhub? Dude, that's dedication. Kairi is cute. She is also underaged. So that's why I didn't say that. That's why I said Aqua. Yo, Tales of Noob, thank you for the good luck. Yo, Extreme, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. Bad combos. It's vanilla ice cream with... It's salted vanilla ice cream, basically. It's kind of like a caramel sort of flavor they're going for, something like that. I fucked up really good. That's too bad, man. I dropped one thing and I lost time for that. And you know the thing that sucks too? It was the very last stop I had to get off and I dropped it. Sloppy. Hollow Bastion 1, not so good. Not my best. That's not, like, really bad, but it's like, I really need to stop losing time, like, right now. Like I said, the magic number, roughly, is within 15 seconds of PB. After Riku 2 is doable, I would say. It would need a good ending, but that's, like, reasonable to work with. Thanks to good luck, Alex. That was pretty good. That was easily the best part of Hollow Bastion 1 was that fight. Just a little too bad I lost like 5 seconds in Hollow Bastion 1, because that's kind of a lot at this point. Thank you, Lodgemus? I guess? I don't know. I mean, thank you for the reverse psychology. Good luck, I suppose. I feel like your anti-points must have been like skyrocketing to not get it 5 times in a row. Because it's very rare for you to get anti-form twice in a row in normal play. Well then I don't understand how that's possible, because if they're not really high, then that's... it would eventually get to the point where your anti-points are so low, it should not be humanly possible. Or it's just not, like, scientifically possible within the construct of the game to do that. Yeah, but he was doing Grim Reaper 2, and I don't think you can get that Keyblade before that fight. Like, the only reason is you must have, like, gone into a shitload of forms before Grim Reaper 2 to have that happen. I don't see how else it's doable. I'm not an expert on KH2, so I'm not gonna be like flat out like there's no way that's possible, because I mean I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But from what I do know about it is like there's almost no way you could actually set that up to actually happen. Unless you just built up anti-points like through the fucking roof, like I said, but even then that's kind of a stretch. Certain story fights have a multiplier, so that your chances of going anti-farm are greater than a normal situation. Those are only really for major story fights, like the organization members, though. I don't know if Grim Reaper would fall into that category. Favorite opening cinematic? Probably 3D, to be honest. Oh, I never actually thought of that. Yeah, maybe if he is actually dying, well then obviously that would make sense. But I assumed he meant he was going into anti and then getting out of anti and then going back into anti in the same fight. Yes, it is, and it saves 2 seconds if you don't put the gun on, but I'm a baby, so I put a gun on still. It also makes the gummies a lot more, like, you have to not be bad at them. But you can do the entire thing without a gun if you're cool. I didn't get the fast despawn, so I lost about 5 seconds there. My PB didn't get it either, so I don't lose time to my PB, but I'm not saving that time in my time save now, so there goes about 5. You have to be really, really fast to get the fast despawn there, but I didn't pull it off. Like, you can get an early blue menu if you go really quickly. Hardest KH game? I don't know. Honestly. Thank you, Beast, for being really cool. I feel like almost all the KH games have a reasonable amount of difficulty attached to them if you choose to expose yourself to it. Like, I don't think any of the KH games are quote-unquote easy, unless you play them specific ways. Like, obviously, if you play 3D and spam balloon roll all the fucking time, it's not that difficult, but I mean... Play KH1 on Proud or 2FM on Crit, and you're in for a pretty hard time. Like, I feel like enough games exhibit enough difficulty that it's kind of hard to really pick which one is quote-unquote the hardest. Because I feel like there's just a lot of applications of stuff that get tested across the series anyway. Yo, that's exactly how I treated level 1 J-Rad. High five. I got to Hunchback in Notre Dame and I was like, I don't understand how the fuck to do this shit, and I just rage quit. It really is, man. Like, I didn't understand how you're supposed to get by that. Really good. If I got the fast despawn on the wizard, that would have been an amazing Hollow Bastion too. It was still really good. Everything after the first Dumbo skip, I couldn't have asked for much better. Raise the chompies! Here you go, Neff. Dude, chompy emote line. What, you just want me to get like a random thing to fucking eat and just like make speedrun fucking cringe lists or some shit, dude? Am I winning? I don't know. I don't have any chips in the house, dude. I'm dieting. Come on now. You think I would have chips in the house and not be responsible? Yo, Liquid, what's up? I ate the last apple that I bought at the store like 5 days ago today, dude. Like, I literally had it as, like, my lunch, like, part of my lunch, and then I was like, oh, damn, we need to get more apples. Yo, Marvelous, what's up? Thank you for the good luck, and thank you for the host. That wasn't perfect, but it was about as good as it could have been for not hitting a gravity, so... That wasn't bad. Like, not the perfect fight, but at least nothing DM'd. That's acceptable. I did my first gravity too early, so that one invisible didn't get caught, but thankfully it charged right at me when I started the R's, so I was able to get a lot of damage off on it. Oh my god, that was so good! Holy shit, that was lucky. The other guy literally got in my fucking way while I was comboing the other one. That's so nice. He gave me that MP too late. That's still fine, though. If he gave me that MP before he fell over, that would have been fantastic, but still not bad. My hands are like freezing fucking cold right now, dude. I don't like this. I need my hands to like not turn to fucking ice cubes for like 15 more minutes. Pee on them? I already did. They're still cold. That didn't do fucking anything. Yo, Cameron, what's up, dude? Yo, Fancy, thank you very much for the sub, man. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days, my dude. Greatly appreciated. No, I have not played the RE2 demo. Yo, Crunchy, thank you for the good luck. I've seen other people play the RE2 demo, but I haven't tried it myself. I got bad RNG. Actually, no, that's good. Never mind. I'm stupid. Shit. Yo, Zero. My voice died. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. Missed out on Samara's Arcanum damage there, so I'm gonna have to do another combo after he falls over. That's fine though. Yo, Kyle, what's up? Thank you. Hey, Xwazzle. I think you've been here, but hi again. Good. Really good. Holy shit. Nice. Oh my god, that was actually a good final rest for once. Take that shit. I thought I was fucked because I didn't get gravities off until after I could throw that high potion, but it somehow worked out. Here comes the hard part. No, no, where is it? God damn it. Bad menu. Yeah, the menu was the hard part. I wish. Fuck you. What a bunch of shit, dude. This is a bad fight. He used NP on Donald's. Ouch. Unfortunate. That was a bad fight, sadly. I mean, it wasn't a complete disaster, but it was really sloppy. Thankfully, that menu didn't suck like the other one did. Alright, Ansem 2. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I had to play it safe, man. So slow. It was either I take it slow or I get DM man. He didn't really give me much choice, so that was kind of rough, but what are you gonna do? Like, I would have loved to have been more aggressive, but I just could not do that. I had to waste some time there. Awful Ars Arcanum. Thankfully I have 3. That was okay. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, based off that first one I did. Pretty good. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! It's not over yet. It's not over yet, but oh my god, I think I just did it. I have to stay calm for another minute, it's okay. Hang in there. Not over yet, because Ansem 4 is still a dumb fight, but I feel pretty good. Feeling good. Fuck it. Not gonna risk that. A best segment too! Oh my god, that's so nice. Holy shit, dude, I did it. 2:10:48. Let's fucking go, dude. Holy shit. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to, like, I mean, I kept putting myself up all the fucking time, man. I was like, oh dude, I totally can get this before KH3, but I honestly didn't know. I am just so happy I at least have that off my shoulders now. Now I could literally do like 2 more weeks of runs and I wouldn't give a shit. I'm pretty happy with that. That's so nice.